Rated M for mature.
Hanson with the ball on the left wing into Dickerson on the free throw line. She takes a dribble and a jump ball called.
In the chest, looking back at that replay, and Dickerson's been a little bit heated.
I don't know where to begin. They're like just such good people off the court. I feel like, I learned so much from them on the court, but we're just such good friends, and I don't know, they just are really good leaders, and they take care of the underclassmen, they take care of everyone.
When I view the seniors, I view them as like a group of a bunch of different personalities. You have the ones that push you really hard, the ones that encourage you and pick you up.
Sarah is a great leader on the floor and like in practice and stuff, like she's real encouraging.
She came here her junior year and just instantly was like a leader, and it made a huge impact on our team. And like, she's just always loving, she's always wanting to help someone if they need it. She is not just an amazing basketball player, but like an amazing person.
One of the things I like about her is she's just so into her faith, and she really just loves Jesus, and she brings that out on the court, and you can always tell.
She's just such a great person. Like, you just can talk to her for hours because she's just so great to talk to.
She's always encouraging people to get involved, and even though that she came here as a junior, I just think that's amazing that she is so involved for the little time that she's been here.
I'm glad she's coming back next year because it'll be rough without any of the seniors. They're my group of people that I really like to hang out with on the team.
Sarah has really influenced me. She's been a big idol, a big role model for me, just from the fact that I hope that I can be half as good as her or even Kenzie whenever I'm a senior. Kenzie has always been my encouragement, and she always picks me up whenever I get down on myself.
Kenzie is just super sweet, super funny. She's a great leader. She is probably the hardest worker I've ever met on and off the court. She really puts everything she has into what she does.
she's a really good person, and I really enjoyed hanging out with her. I got pretty close to her freshman year. Kenzie is definitely a hard worker and somebody that you can look up to and you should look up to because she's just a great person all around.
Kenzie's so sweet. She's an amazing basketball player. She is just so godly and just one of those people that you really want to be around.
Hannah is the encourager on the team. She knows how to pick you up and get you motivated.
Hannah Holasek just pushes me to go harder every practice. If she sees that I'm struggling one day, she'll just keep yelling at me in a good way to just overcome the obstacles that I'm facing, and she really challenges me to get better.
One of the most encouraging people we have, but also one of the most vocal. She talks a lot, and she'll let you know what you're doing wrong, but she's also one of the most encouraging people that we have, I think, and she really just tries to better the team, and she wants what's best for the overall success of the team.
Hannah's my roommate. I love Hannah to death. We have some really good times together. Coach put us in a room together like halfway through the season, and then we just kind of clicked, and now we're roommates, and I love Hannah like more than anything.
She studies all the time. She works hard at everything she does, and I really look up to her for that because that's something like I want to do, and it's something really hard to do. She just is such a hard worker and it's amazing.
I really enjoyed spending time with Tasia. I'm sad that I only got to play with her for one semester, but she was always because it was her first time playing, she was right there with us freshmen. She kind of understood where we were, but I also had the utmost respect for her knowing that she was a senior as well.
She was really fun to be around in practice. She kind of lightened the mood, and it was nice to have her for the time that we did. I wish she could have stayed longer.
To only have her for a semester was a little sad because we got to know her, but not as much as we could. But it was great having her. She was a huge help to Coach Finley, I think, and always keeping her on track and just always wanting to benefit the team.
And she sat right next to me on the bench, and we would just talk back and forth and just almost like we were coaching, and she would always make me laugh, and she was always full of energy.
Emma is really goofy too. She's really fun to, I don't know, during breaks, during practice, she's always messing around.
Emma just has always just been there for support. She's been a great teammate to have.
My first team camp that I worked my freshman year, I immediately just looked up to Emma. She's just there, and she always works hard, and she's been through a lot injury-wise, and she just keeps coming back, and she's my partner for everything, shooting partner and for warm-ups, and we have a good time, and it's just nice to have that person to relax a little bit with the game and have fun with.
Kylie's fun to goof around with. She's she's really funny.
She's always there on the bench to give you a laugh whenever either Coach Finley's yelling at us or the game's not always going right. She's always there to encourage and to always make you laugh.
I love Kylie to death. She's a great defensive player. We get to see how true defense should be played when watching her.
She's very quick, and she's a really good defensive player, so I've based my defense off of her basically just because she works hard and she's really good at it.
There's this one thing I have about Kylie is that we always joke around about this picture because there's a picture of her and it looks like she's dribbling and the ball smacking her in the face, and we always joke about that because she's always that just explains my basketball abilities as point guard.
I feel ultimately the team has just been guided in the right direction because of the seniors and how great they've all been. Everyone is completely different, and that's perfectly fine, but they all set aside their differences so we can all reach the same goal that we have in mind.
I'll miss them a lot, for sure. It just makes me want to cry every time I think about it. I've been trying to watch them more closely to make sure that I know what to do next year, because I don't think you can get any better leadership than what we have right now. I can try, but I don't think I can they're just a really solid group, and they lead the team very well.
Well, it's been an incredible opportunity. I've met some amazing people, made some awesome memories, made some of my best friends, and gotten to play the game I love. It's been a heck of a 4 years.
A lot of us, we get along really well, I feel like. I've never really been a part of a team where there's just one class that we really click, and so I've enjoyed this year, especially just being with them and being able to kind of put the pieces together and find our contributions for the team and this season and stuff.
I remember at the beginning of the year looking back, and we had like 25 games, and now the other day I said, wow, it's crazy how time flies.
One of the songs on our playlist is called Wake Up. One of like the lines in it is he's like saying, wake up, wake up, wake up. And Mackenzie heard it, and one day we were in practice and me and Emma were next to her, and we just heard her say, Ray Charles, Ray Charles. And we were like, what are you saying? And she's like, well, isn't that what the song says? And we're like, no, it says wake up.
One of the things that we've really kind of honed in on has been that it goes by super fast. And even though that it gets, sometimes we get tired of, you know, going to practice or traveling or stuff like that, but I guess just really holding on to the memories that you're gonna finally be able to make one last year, and that it is only for a temporary time, and that, I mean, you just gotta make the best of it.
Is that it? Awesome. That was painless.